There's a nice feature in Reason called Match Values that allows you to match the note values or duration values or velocity values from one note to another. Let me go into edit mode here, double clicking this area, and let me select this area of notes. Now we haven't looked at the inspector much, but it's how I can set specific values for a given note. Well, if I click equals next to position, it lines up all four of the notes I selected to the same starting position. I can select several notes and either use the equal sign or type in a length parameter, and it will change all the notes to the same relative length. I can use the equal sign to set all the note lengths to the length of the first note selected. If I select some notes and click on the equal sign next to note, I match the values of all the selected notes. So let me select these over here. I'll click the equal sign, and they all become F2s. And finally, I can select several notes, and you can see the velocities down below. If I click equals, it will make all of them velocity 114. Now, Reason lets me move groups of notes relative to each other. So if I select all of these notes and I go up and down using the inspector, you can see the notes move together. But if I click the equal sign next to note, it matches all the values to the value in the inspector, or F2. Let me undo that. The same thing happens with position. If I select notes and type in a position in my inspector, it will move all the notes relative to the starting note. And you can see how that happened. But if I click the equal sign, they'll all move to the exact same starting position. Now let's try it with velocity. I'll draw in a ramp. Remember, Option lets me drag in a ramp. And notice the colors also. That's another indicator of velocity. And I'll select these notes. Let me try that again. And we will choose a velocity of 100, and we don't see any change. Went right back to where it was. So the easiest thing to do is to first make them all the same velocity by equals. Now they're all the same, and then go and change the velocity, and now they're all 100. Make them all the same velocity using match values, the equal sign, and then set the value. So just to summarize, match values lets you match the starting position, the length or the specific note for a group of notes, and even velocity.